to me like, I'ma turn it up and then I'm gonna take it down. I'ma turn it up and then I'm gonna take it down.
Hey y'all, it's Caitlyn, pronoun she, her. Happy Pride Month. So, I'm filming this about a little over a week into Pride Month. So far so good. Yeah. We have the usual trolls on the accounts that are truly meant for Pride this year. I follow a few accounts on TikTok that dedicate teaching about LGBTQ history, and of course those always get a handful of hate comments and trolls, which their opinions count too. We just have to ignore them and keep going. We just have to power through it as much as possible, because even though their opinions are shitty, there's nothing we can do about them, but we can try to educate as many people that are willing to listen. I think that's important. If you are willing to teach about LGBTQ rights and history, there's at least someone out there who has never heard this story before. There are some people who still don't know that the reason why Pride started was because of the Stonewall riot. There's people out there who don't know who Marsha P. Johnson is. You know, there are people who don't know what the pink triangle means. Yeah, just all the symbolism for our community, both the positive and the hardships that our community has gone through throughout the years. I think it's very important that people take the time this month, if you are an ally or if you're LGBTQ, because there's a lot of people, I hear stories that I have no idea about. Because it's impossible to hear all of them, because gays have existed since the dawn of time. Look up something. Just look up basic LGBTQ history, or look up LGBTQ history on TikTok and find someone talking about it. You'll be doing more for the LGBTQ community by doing that than really anything else. Educating yourself and others around you is the best way we can do to combat the ignorance of the hatred that's being spewed towards us. So, I have a few Pride things that I bought this year. I will say this shirt that I'm wearing is still available on DC shop for some reason. They keep putting this one out every year. I don't think it's ever been taken off their website. I went over to DC to see if they had any new stuff, and they do, but they still have this one, which is the Harley and Ivy, that is absolutely loving and gorgeous. So, if you guys are Harley Ivy people like me, go check it out. I didn't buy anything off of the DC website. I kind of wish I had, but I didn't. But I got a pin. So this pin was actually bought by James Dieter. He sent me some money for it. You will see all the rest of the pins. Here's a sneak peek in another video down the road. I gotta move some of the pins off here so you can see this one, but it is a Mickey Mouse Pride pin. So let me cover up the rest of the pins a little bit, but look at that. It's very, very simple. It just has all the Pride colors on there, and with a little silhouette of Mickey Mouse himself. It's very, very adorable. This is the second Disney Pride pin I have. I actually bought another one, bought the lesbian pin from last year at the actual Disney store itself in Branson, Missouri last year on vacation. And oh, here was the backer card with the little Pride on it. The next thing I have is from Cat and Raven Designs. So, for anyone who's been around since Christmas, you know I've talked about Cat and Raven on here. I will link their YouTube channel in the description box below. So Cat and Raven are a duo that have a homemade soap making business company. And you can see the soap get made through their YouTube videos. And they take turns creating the different designs for the soap and actually making the soap, so you get to see both of them. If there are little ears present, I would caution, because sometimes their language gets a little adult on occasion, not very often, but there are if it's cat, it's very often, but But here are their business cards and their thank you cards for his. So they came out. So they have a whole line of Pride soaps. Okay, and I'm just gonna show you this because they actually made it into their little mascot. So you can get a soap that looks like this. This is Soapy Buddy, and this is the lesbian one. I bought this little charm a while ago off their website. They're still available. These little keychains are in various different pride flag colors. Both Cat and Raven are LGBTQ themselves, so they keep the pride soap stocked all year long, and it's always the pride flag cut in half with white with a little heart in it, which is absolutely adorable. They also have what they call their Dorothy series. We'll talk about why they call it the Dorothy series a little bit, but which is the pride flag colors, but they're all like in a swirl, so it's not like in your face pride flag, and it's meant for people that are in the closet or people who just like the swirly pattern of it. But they also make four different pride flag designs every year, and I bought 2 of them this year. So let me get both of these out, and also let me get my little free sticker out. So what I like about them is that they customize the boxes. So you can see it says "Hi Caitlyn" with a little winky cute little face, and then they put in a little free sticker of Soapy Buddy. So look at that. And if you guys know, hang on, I got it buried. There we go. I've been using their reusable sticker book with Soapy Buddy, the original Soapy Buddy on it, for a while. They also have their own stickers, like a whole bunch of stickers. This axolotl one up here is one of theirs, so you can actually buy this one off their website, as well as several others off their website if stickers are your thing. So this little jackalope right here is one of theirs as well. I love this company, not just because it's a small business, but because they actually donate part of their monthly proceeds to their local LGBTQ community center. So I love that. So I bought Super Queer and Paper Flowers, which is the Super Queer, I think, is meant to be based off the Pan flag, and Paper Flowers is based off the Ace flag. So now I identify as lesbian, but it doesn't matter. We can support our fellow LGBTQ in all various kinds of ways. This is so gorgeous. I love this. So the Super Queer one is scented strawberry, so you can see all the swirly patterns, and I think this was one of Raven's designs. Absolutely gorgeous. Sparkles at the top, and it smells like strawberry candy. Like, you guys know those strawberry bonbons that no one liked except for my friend Craig because he was a weirdo? That's kind of what this smells like to me. Oh, it's so good and so pretty. And it's gotten to the point where this is the only soap I use. When it comes to, like, I have this in the shower, I have this in the sink. This is really the only soap I use, unless I'm getting, like, you know, grease or something. Oh, I didn't show you guys the boxes. So all their stuff comes in these little cute designed boxes for it, and it has, like, the info on the back of what's actually in the soap being made. So, and this is Paper Flowers, and it is scented Bella Noche, and it has almost like a musky kind of scent to it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The smell is amazing. But you can tell it's like a sunset almost with the Ace colors, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This was one of Kat's designs, and they designed this perfectly. If I'm remembering the video correctly, Kat wasn't feeling well, so Raven stepped in for them and actually made it, but Kat was the one that designed it. But this is absolutely gorgeous, and if you're holding it up to the light like I am, the moon or sun, you can see through it because this is made of melt and pour glycerin, so it is see-through. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. You guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. And I think I honestly love that they do include the ACE flags, because ACE is so stigmatized. Basically, in a nutshell, asexual means that you don't have sexual attraction. There's a whole bunch of different umbrella terms that are under asexual, and each and every one of them are valid. Whether you're, in fact, I would say there is a video that Jaden Animations did. I'll link it if I remember. Jaden Animations, who is an incredible YouTuber, incredibly talented. Her storytelling, her animation, and her sense of humor is absolutely awesome. And I want to say it was a year or two ago, she came out publicly as Arrow Ace, and she explains both aromantic and asexual brilliantly, as someone who experienced it. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say ace or arrow, I would say go check out her video, because she puts it in very easy to understand terms. And unfortunately, this part of the LGBTQ IA, that's what the A stands for. It doesn't stay for ally, it stands for ace. Unfortunately, it is stigmatized even in our own community sometimes. So it's very important that this, like, it's important for all the flags to be represented, or all the umbrella ones at the very least, because there's a lot of pride flags. But I love that they do that. I really do. And I do believe, unfortunately, both of these have sold out, I believe. But I think I know their Pride series is still good to go. And their Dorothy series, because again, those are all year long. But I think the other two that they made, which was Gay Frog Army, which they made last year, which I loved. But I bought 2 of those last year, and I actually have one that I'm currently using in the bathroom from last year. And there was another one that had gradients in it, which was really cool. I don't remember the name of it, though. Now, last but not least, so I have Mama J to thank for this one. So Mama J posted this in the swap chat, in the Cocktail and Craft chat, and I had no idea this existed. This was going to happen. It was literally the day it was announced, and so I immediately went over to NECA's website and ordered this thing, because if you bought it straight from NECA itself, they actually took $10 of the money and donated it to the Human Rights Campaign, which any company that will donate to a positive LGBTQ charity this month, I am all for. So this is gorgeous. I mean, it's Elvira, so it's gonna be gorgeous. So this little silver thing right here is actually a blank flag, and if you look behind her, there's actually a sticker sheet. So if you were to take this out, you could put the whatever flag you identify with and put it here, or just the generic pride flag and put it here if you want to. There's her book, because you know she's promoting. She's got a spare face and hands, and of course Elvira herself is decked out in this beautiful pride gown, which is absolutely amazing. You have a snapshot of the actual Cassandra Peterson right there, and it's gorgeous. Now you can't really see it in here very well, but there is a stand in here that looks like the Yellow Brick Road. Now, why does it look like the Yellow Brick Road? Why is there a Wizard of Oz theme here? It's the same reason why Cat and Raven used the Dorothy series as the name for their In the Closet Pride sew. Back when LGBTQ was illegal, being gay was illegal, essentially the community had to create their own language to communicate with each other in public, to be incognito, essentially. And so if you were to ask someone, are you friends with Dorothy? And they said yes, essentially what you were asking them is, are you gay? Yes. So the Wizard of Oz really became a really iconic thing for the LGBTQ history. It's just a really powerful point for LGBTQ history itself. Of course, Over the Rainbow, the song, that's self-explanatory. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this so much. I'm so happy NECA made this. Oh, I love this. I'm going to have to find a very special place for this somewhere because it's awesome. I'm not a huge horror person. I've honestly, I've seen Elvira obviously in her little skits. But yeah, this is really as far as horror as I get as Elvira, just because she's fucking hot. But this is absolutely amazing. It's just awesome. $35 well spent on this thing. So thank you, Mama J, for bringing this to my attention. So that is it for me. This is the 4th video I filmed. 2 more you'll find later on in July, because I'm putting those at the end of the queue. But yeah, it's a long time. So I'm gonna go rest in my voice. And you guys, happy Pride Month. For everyone that is LGBTQ, celebrate in every way you can, or any way you want to. If it includes going to a pride parade, go. If it includes, buying a simple little pride flag for your room, do it. Anything that makes you proud to be you, do it. And if you're an ally, again, reach out to your friends, make sure they're okay during this month. A lot of times we post things on social media, sometimes we get backlash from it. So check in on your LGBTQ friends, make sure they're good. Let them know you're willing to hang out if they want to do something with you. Because all that really helps with mental health in general. So, including your straight friends, obviously. But again, don't close yourself off to education. If you see someone post something about LGBTQ importance, take the few minutes to listen to it out of your day. Save it for later if you have to listen to it later. Because it's really important that we take the time to learn from history, because we're starting to repeat it. So we have to learn while we can. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Remember, like always, it's a community, not a competition, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.